Good morning, YouTube. We are back in the garden. However, the wind is going. So, as long as nothing lands on me and nothing breaks, I will be a very happy camper. So, welcome to Free My Cure. I'm Nicola. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. As I say in my own video. Let's go ahead and share this baby out. This should be an easy share, I hope. Okey-dokey. Now that I'm like really cold for some very strange reason, it is chilly in Arizona right now, to say the least. So hopefully I will not freeze to death before I'm able to get fire going and to be able to warm up with my dab here. So let's let everybody know where we're at and where we're going. Okay, back to my job. Hi Ashley, how you doing, sweetie? Did you see my comment yesterday? I'm sorry I did not get back to you yesterday. I had a doctor's appointment and I had a couple other things I had to do, so I was out with the husband. I do have some pictures for you guys that I will upload to social media today. So we did have a good time. We ended up having to go to Cave Creek yesterday. Beautiful, beautiful area. Walked around a little bit, took some pictures, had a really good time. Came home, decided, okay, let's do this. We got this. We can do this review. So we are here. You did see it. Okay, good. Basically, what I'm telling you is become one of the professionals and get an opinion of your own, sweetie. Nothing personal. Everybody has given an opinion on this, on holding your breath, on whether or not when you do hold your breath, if you get higher or if you don't. It really depends on several different things. It depends on how much you have in your system already. Because if you are a cigarette smoker, you will know that if you have smoked marijuana before you go to bed at night, you get up in the morning, you light up that first cigarette, there is no THC in it, and you take that first inhale, you are going to get that secondary high off of your cigarette. So the same thing can happen with THC. So just so that we are very clear on that. The second thing is, yes, if you do hold your breath, for anywhere from 3 to 5 seconds, it is usually you will start feeling that start to take over, then release. Any more than about 5 seconds, I can see is more of a overkill. You are going to still absorb that THC into your lungs. You can actually inhale the entire dab, hold your breath for as long as you can, and exhale, have no smoke come out. You will actually take in all of that THC. Will you feel it? Will you feel higher? Depends on what you're smoking. Sorry, I wish I could tell you better. I wish I could give you more insights to that, but it is, do it. Do it over a few days period of time. Take it with your very first hits of the day or evening. Hold your breath from 3 to 5 seconds, and then just slowly let it go. And as you release, you'll start to feel that head euphoria start to take over. And then as you finish pushing out, you will notice that that holding of your breath does help a little bit. You are going to get the first initial dose of THC, obviously, when you inhale the first time. And yes, on my channel, we inhale, guys. Sorry, I am not, one of these politicians that says, oh yeah, I smoked it in college, but I didn't inhale. No, here we inhale. We want to know what the effects are. So let's go ahead and get our wonderful, I'm still pulled out this skull bong. I love it so much. It is one of those things that I will probably use on and off all year round. Thank you, Daily Eye Club. I really, really love it. So let's go ahead and heat this baby up. And I think it's time to reach out to a little bit more of these subscription boxes and talk to them about putting their boxes on the channel as a little bit of an enticer. Let's see what their boxes have. Hippie box, Baked box, Pemper box, all of those boxes, I'm coming for you. Let's see what you got to give. And I'm so pleased to announce we have 5 subscribers now. I'm so proud. We have grown this wolf pack out. We are doing amazing things here. We are teaching that, hey, you know something? THC tolerance is a whole lot better than alcohol tolerance. It's a lot better than opioid tolerance. It's a lot better than any of these other tolerances out there. So let's keep marijuana around a little bit longer. Let's use the effects to our benefit and not drop that in the sand, because I'd like to be able to use it again. And let's get us a dab. See if I can do this without knocking anything over. So today, I decided to pull a mystery one out of the box. So today we have Blue Dot and this IRE app something or other, which I can't find any information on. I will be calling the dispensary this afternoon, but I thought, you know something? Just for shits and giggles, let's do this review. Let's talk about how this is actually written up for the consumer. This is what it looks like. See how beautiful? Yes, much pretties. So, I am happy to be back in my garden. Is there anybody here with me today? Here, we're going to do it this way. I have not done it this way before, so let's see what happens. I can't tell if I got any in there or not. Let's see if we can try this again. I hate when they don't like to come out of the container. Come on. Yeah, this one says you're funny. Here we go. With this cold air and all this freaking wind, I can't keep it hot. Oh, yes. Oh. So she has a very pungent, sweet, citrusy vanilla flavor to her. She is a Blue Dot IRE app, which I'm not even sure what the IRE app is supposed to stand for. So I have big question marks by it. So I decided to go ahead with this review, not knowing what it is, and let's just see if we can figure it out as we go through. So first off, I'm noticing that it does have a very pungent, sweet vanilla spice flavor to it. So it does kind of burn a little bit, but not bad. It doesn't have that pepper burn to it. So it's not a bad burn. But I want to say more of a planty herbal type of a taste, more like a basil or a parsley type of a taste to it. It's a I don't know, I want to call it a green. It's kind of a weird flavor here. Before I start this today, I am going to actually remember to do this. I am starting the series Thankful Dabs for the month of November, to where I'm going to tell you guys everything that I am thankful for the month of November up until the day of Thanksgiving. So for today's, I am thankful for my man, and the reason why is because we've been best friends. We've been friends forever. We've known each other for over 20 years, and we actually sat down and actually tried to figure it out. We have literally known each other for over half of our lives, which is kind of cool. So we have 20 years of witnessing one another's life, and that is something to be thankful for, because one of the things that I have noticed is that some of my memories kind of fade at times, and I'll remember bits and pieces of stuff, but I don't remember all of it. And it's nice to be able to sit down and remember those things and have somebody that can say, no, it was this person, and you're like, oh yeah, that's right. Or or you remember that you met the Tuscanini Airmen? I mean, that was like an amazing point in my life. These were amazing men from World War II that flew the Red Tails, and oh my God, they were amazing. And storytellers, oh, they were amazing to talk to. And I got to sit down with them a few years ago, and when my kids were still younger. And I got to learn a lot about their lives and their history, and it was just amazing. It was so cool to meet them and to hear their stories, and to feel just their pride. And that's really what it came down to, was their pride for their home, for America, for this land, for us. Their pride for what they've done in that war, and it was just amazing. I love that part of my life, that I've got to meet so many people, and I've met so many people, famous people, that, I mean, their lives are so interesting and so amazing to tell, that if I didn't have him in my life to be able to remind me of those things sometimes, I think that even I would start to really mourn my own life, because I would forget. And it would become very, very difficult for me, as well as I'm sure with him. There's been times that, we were all younger. We've had our blackout drunk days, and there's times that I've had to remind him of things. So, it's a major thing to be able to witness somebody's life, and to be able to say that you've witnessed their life for 20 years. And it's an amazing accomplishment, and that's something that I want to thank him for, because I don't know, without that, it's just, there's days that I would be a lot more lonely, because he wouldn't know me just like I wouldn't know me. So those things that I forget, that those memories that I'm losing because of all of the treatments that I've had to go through, I get to remember with him, and I get to go through pictures, and I get to remember all these things. So I find it one of these major things that I am extremely thankful that I've been able to start videos like this for my kids to learn from and to remember me by, because I'm not going to live forever. None of us are. It's not the way that it works. We're not supposed to, but at least we're able to give a piece of us that can, stick around forever, and I'm thankful for that. So I want to thank you guys for that too, because you guys sit here and you watch me every day and you witness this part of my life. So I have to thank you too. So much love. Much, much love. So to get on with this, we are talking today about Blue Dot, which we've done before. We have reviewed it on its own before, but today it's with a strain that's called IREAPP. And it's from Arizona Organics, and I'll go ahead and show it to you. Yeah, there's that one. And I'm not sure what the IREAPP is. So I decided, since I have a few of these that are a mystery one, we're going to kind of check them out. We're going to kind of make an assessment. Once that assessment is made, I am then going to call the dispensary themselves and ask them what it is. And we're going to find out after the review to see how well we do, because I'm kind of curious. Can we do this without any information? So, Blue Dot, as we know, is a strain from White Widow, Skunk, and Big Bud, and Northern Lights number 5. So this is a 4-way split, and then they backbred it, which was insane, massively insane. So effects on this are energetic, happy, uplifted, focused, giggly, which I'm not yet, but I'm sure I will be, especially if I have to keep chasing paper. Focused and giggly, medicinally, stress, lack of appetite, depression, headaches, fatigue, negatives, dry eyes, mouth, headache, paranoia, and anxious. So we have that one. Oh my God. God, it's got a dual headache in it. So we have to watch this one for my headache and migraine triggers. This, however, is not the first time I've used this one. I used this one twice yesterday. So just so that I could kind of make sure beforehand if it caused any migraines. This one did not trigger a migraine or a headache, so I found it extremely relaxing. I didn't have any problems with it. I didn't feel over amped, so I'm kind of wondering if the IRE is a more of an indica dominant, or it takes on those dominant characteristics a little bit more. Because more often than not, other than me sitting out here shivering to death because I'm actually cold today, I have no information on this one. So it's kind of throwing me off. I don't know what to do. So we're going to smoke it again and see where we go. When I started this out today, I was at a pain level of about an 8. I haven't slept in 36 hours. It is one of those crash moments where I can't get my body to just shut down. So I'm doing an overrun. I am overtired. And so when you're overtired, you can't sleep. It makes it worse. It makes it harder. Because I'm in a body crash at this point in time, I normally do not drink caffeine. I will probably have to drink caffeine before trying to take a nap or go to bed this evening, simply because I need a little bit more of that jolt with that in order to knock me out a little bit. So that's kind of how I do it. I also have a more further indica inside that I will be using if I can't get enough of a relaxation down with this one. So that's how it works. So let's try this again. So guys, as always, if you like anything in these videos, make sure to hit that thumbs up. And you know I can use all the help I can get. Always, always, always. Hi, Pumpkin. Don't help me. You will help me right off the table, kiddo. So I think we're going to actually do this one a little slower. And we're going to take this dab and we're just going to throw it right in there now. With all this wind out here, I'm having a problem with that flame and keeping this banger cold or warm. So we're just going to do a very cold dab. So this one takes a little bit longer. You get a lot headier of a high. You'll get better flavor in these colder dabs. Hot dabs. Oh, hi. I did not see I had comments finally showing back up. Ha ha ha. Hi, Billy. How are you doing, sweetie? You're back. Oh, so it is chilly here this morning, let me tell you. I'm cold, cold, cold. You said afternoon. What time is it there? It is 10 a.m. here. I see a fluffy butt. You're 2 hours ahead of me. Gotcha. Snow, snow, snow. No, no, no. Cold, cold, cold. Yeah, me and cold don't hang well. It hurts. So. That is a very... You're hating it hardcore. I don't blame you. I can't do the cold, cold. Yeah, the cold, cold hurts. Oh, very flavorful. Very spicy. That one hit harder with the spice in the back of my throat. So that one, you will start to feel that one. So prolonged use of that one will start hurting the throat. Since this is my first time dabbing this morning, my throat hadn't really hit it yet. Oh. Whoa, burn. Burn. Sorry, I am freezing. Oh. Oh. And it's only like 60 degrees here, 50 degrees here right now. So I mean, it's not snowing. It's like nice weather. The wind's blowing a little. It's not nearly as bad as yesterday because we couldn't even do the video out here yesterday. And I hate the lighting inside. I like the lighting out here. Okay, so started out this morning with pain level of about an 8. I haven't slept in about 36 hours. I can start feeling right around my waist and lower back to start relaxing. So it's now been, I don't know, 15 minutes since I did the first stab, and I'm starting to get the relaxation in my lower back. A lot of my lower back does normally hurt with all of the bladder issues, with the interstitial cystitis, the bladder cancer, all of that wonderful crap that goes on in my bladder. My lower back is just timed out most of the time. That and my feet. Oh my goodness. But it's starting to relax. I'm sitting at about a 7 now. I can feel it starting to come down. My throat is starting to relax. That pain is starting to kind of go away a little bit more. Got to get the comment to come back. Loving my Hawaiian. Wish I hadn't thrown out the label. It's Hawaiian love something something. LOL. It's ultra versatile. Oh, 60. I miss you. LOL. 27. Oh my God. No. No, I don't do 27 at all. You wouldn't see me outside. I'd be inside. Then I'd be happy in my inside studio. Yeah, I don't do cold. Cold causes pain throughout my body. I get sharp stabbing pains in my... Papa, don't kick the camera. Don't kick the camera. Don't kick the camera. Because I still over here talking away, and I'm not even paying attention. And then I'm just going to kick whatever she's doing. Well, snot. So, you don't go out unless necessary. Yeah, you wouldn't. Yeah. It's bad enough that here, it's like 50, 60 degrees right now. I don't even know. I could probably pull it out. And I'll probably only be outside maybe an hour today. Maybe. After that, I'm inside and I get really cold. Once that pain starts hitting in, from just the shivering and the coldness and all of it, nausea will hit, and I have to really watch it at that point. Once that nausea hits, I'm done. I gotta calm it back then. I've got to get in a hot shower, into a hot bath. I've got to start calming this body down. Otherwise, it freaks out. And it's not pleasant. I do not like it. But right now, with the way it is, the cannabis does help me a lot. It helps me with the nausea a lot every day. It helps me eat on a daily basis. It helps me be able to write. It helps me be able to sit. It helps me be able to stand. It helps me be able to play with my dogs, do my gardening, and talk to everyone with you every day. And that's what cannabis does for me. And there's so many other people out there like me that cannabis does so much more than just this. I have personally had a 20% cancer cell reduction with cannabis alone. I talked to a friend of mine just yesterday who had over a 50% reduction with just cannabis alone. This is a major deal. This is something to get up and scream about. When I'm in the midst of let me rephrase that, not with just cannabis alone, with a diet change as well. He did tell me he did do a diet change, so there was that, and I will get more information on that because I am kind of curious, because that is a huge number. That is a huge number to have, and this is his second time to beat it. So, and he's looking great. He was visiting his grandkids yesterday, having a great time. I mean, it was just inspiring to see him. So I love to be able to talk to other people like me and see the improvements that cannabis makes in their lives and on a daily basis. I mean, it's not just friends of mine that I talk to, it's strangers that email me, that send me letters, that find me on social media and talk to me. They've seen significant numbers with cannabis reduction too. These are people to start listening to. This is something worth listening to because all chemo and radiation and all of this pharmaceutical treatments are doing is turning your body into a body like mine, one that hurts when it goes out in cold, one that can't handle 50 to 60 degree weather without shivering and being in pain. I mean, I literally feel like there are knives like daggering into my feet right this second, just from sitting out here and being cold. This is not normal. This is not how we're supposed to live. And this is all damage that has been done to me and by pharmaceutical companies, because I never used illegal drugs. I still don't use illegal drugs. I have a medical marijuana card. I fully register. I pay my dues. That's what this is about. This isn't about a movement of taking what we want. This is about movement for change, about making life better for all of us. And this is working. Isn't this what you would like to see your Nana going through, or your sister, or your mom, or your daughter going through? Instead of, I mean, I can show you pictures of what I was looking like when I was going through the other treatment, but I can guarantee none of you are going to like those pictures. They're scary, and they're sad, and they look like I'm going to die. I mean, it's a serious change. This is what I'm thankful for, and this is how I want to be thankful. I want to share this with all of you, because I don't want to see your moms go through this. I don't want to see your sisters, your brothers, your uncles, your aunts, your husbands, your wives, your nanas. None of these people need to go through this anymore. If we can help them another way, a better way, a safer way, why don't we? And that's what I'm here for. That's why I'm here. I want to show people that I'm a regular girl next door that got sick and decided to take my health in my own hands and say, I'm done. I'm done listening to what everybody else say is right for me, and I'm going to start listening to what my body is telling me is now right. And that's why I chose this. That's why I chose you guys. That's why I chose this channel. And that's why I chose Free My Cure. Because it's not just my cure. I want all of you guys to say that with me. Free My Cure. That's your cure too. As you're saying it, it's still mine. It's ours. We're all claiming it is our cure. This isn't just my cure, guys. This is all of ours. This is something to help us get through those desperate times when we don't want to be depressed anymore. We don't want to hurt anymore. We don't want these feelings of betrayal to just rip at us anymore. And we want to be able to take something that we don't have to worry about is going to make us want to kill ourselves in the process of it. That's why we're doing this. We're not doing this because the cool kids are smoking pot. We're not doing this because it's a statement against our president. No, that is not what this is about. This is about us taking our life and our control back and saying, you know something? No, I'm going to get better for me, and I'm going to enjoy doing it. So the effects that I feel aren't nausea. They're not constantly throwing up. They're not skin and bones and dying. They aren't not being able to sleep and being curled up into a fetal position, just crying because all you can do is shiver and shake and you don't know why, and you can't stop it, and you just tremble and you can't make it end, but you want it to. At least with the opioids, you can make it stop by passing out at some point. And yeah, those were even dangerous, because then we were overdosing on those because we couldn't. Every time we took enough to where we felt okay, it took that much more to make us feel okay again. With cannabis, it doesn't do it that way. Every morning, you guys do my first 2 dabs with me. And then my next 2 dabs are when my husband comes home from work in the afternoon. So I don't even dab alone. I do it with you guys, and then I do it with my husband. This isn't something I want hidden. I don't want it hidden from my kids. I don't want it hidden from your kids. I want us all to be able to embrace this as a lesson and say, you know something? Mom had to go smoke her medicine because, you know, she's having a bad day. Give her 5 minutes. She'll be out here in a minute. And it's not that big of a deal. It's just like going inside and taking a sertraline or something for depression, or, you know, anything like that. It's the same thing. Why can't it be? As you guys know, I take my RSO either in very large tablet type form or capsule form. So it looks like medicine. I do my edibles. I put the cannabis in my food. Even my cannabis and my smoke room gets treated like a clean room. I wipe everything down. Everything gets cleaned with alcohol. If there's dishes in there because we're watching TV and smoking, because you're going to enjoy yourself while you're doing it, all of those get picked up every single night. It's the way that it works. It's a clean area. With a no hope from a lung cancer, still smoke cigarettes, not proud, but I continue to kill my cancer. My oncologist is asking for my help. Oh, thank you, Billy. I am going to go ahead and share that. I share the things that I share with you guys because I want you guys to know I'm being real with you. If it's going to touch me, I'm going to cry. If I'm going to get upset, I'm going to yell. I want you guys to be a part of this part of my life. I want you guys to see the change. People become very different depending on how they're medicating for different types of ailments. I know for a fact when I was going through my surgeries, went through 3 back-to-back. I was on pain medicine from the doctor. I know for a fact I was more irritable at the times that I was on those opioids because I knew I had to be on them. I didn't want to be on them, but I knew that if I didn't take them, I was going to hurt like there was no tomorrow because I had an implant put in. It was a huge thing. I want you guys to feel this because you guys, as my followers, knowing this and feeling this with me only makes our fight stronger for other people to understand why we're doing what we're doing. It's not because we have to have a substance, but if we have to have a substance, isn't this substance a better substance than alcohol or overuse of opioids or any of those things? If we have to have a substance, would you prefer to see your Nana smoking a joint or walk in on your mom smoking a joint versus taking a handful of pills? I mean, I want this to be real for all of us. I want all of us. Hey, Walter, how you doing? Yeah, I am excited for life for once in my life. I'm happy. We definitely do, Walter. How are you doing, Willie? Oh my God, I've missed all you guys so much. Yes, fuck cancer, as always. I have missed you guys. This journey has been such an eye-opening experience. I got to see who I was without opioids, and I never knew who I was, and I really liked this person. She was cool. She was fun. She liked to laugh. She didn't care so much how she looked. She was don't get me wrong. I feel so self-conscious of my mouth because of how my teeth are. But you guys knowing that, I'm not a crackhead, that I have serious medical issues that have caused this, it's a great comfort to be able to be here with you guys, be me, and be real, and talk about these things because nobody else is doing it. Nobody else is going online and saying, I'm just me. I'm just a regular person next door that you can find shopping at Walmart that decided one day to go on YouTube and say, something, I love life again because of a plant that has given mine back to me. Oh, you do. I thank you guys. You guys are so wonderful. I love you guys so much. So, yeah, it is this has been one of the best journeys of my life. I swear to God. I have been in so many journeys, but this one by far has been the best. It has been an emotional roller coaster. Don't get me wrong. You know, one minute you're like, okay, I'm getting through this, and the next minute a doctor comes in and says like, and you're like, huh? And you're like, whoa. Because let me tell you, we're going to whoa moments. A lot of them, huh, Tigger? And I'm so happy to be alive. And if you guys knew me and you see my sister on here, you can ask her. I am such a different person on cannabis. I am a happy person again. I am a bubbly person again. I want to get out there. I want to do stuff. I did some pictures yesterday of a little thing we did out in Cave Creek, and I'm going to post those later today. But, you know, I love this, and I want other people to see this. There is no reason that Senator John McCain had to pass away the way that he did. There was no reason for that. He could have seen one of my videos. He could have seen a number of people's videos and just tried it. Just thought for once, maybe there's something to it. And that's what this means to me. That's what this channel is about to me. This channel is about maybe it can save somebody else from going through, 20 years of torture. I'll tell you what, I watched a movie many years ago about a doctor that ended up with cancer. And he ended up having to go through all of these tests. And all of these doctors were like, oh, we know. And these doctors were like, and he they're like, we understand. He's like, no, you don't understand, because I didn't understand. I didn't get it. And that's where I'm at now. I didn't get it. I mean, even 5 years ago, I was so blind that I didn't get it. And that's why this channel exists. Oh, this year is going to be absolutely revolutionary. Thank you. Next. Sessions is gone. That was our biggest hurdle. With Sessions being gone, it's an amazing feat for us here. And honestly, 2018 is going to be a good year. I know it. I feel it. I really do. I feel it in my bones that 2018 is going to be a good year. And I just feel it because there are so many of us getting together and joining arms and backing cannabis to its fullest. And we're not, what everybody wants to say, oh, they're the criminals, they're the No, we're not. We're the regular, normal people that went to work every day, that did the 9 to 5, that went to college, that, and we still got sick. But, cannabis, oh, I know. We are 31 states. 31 states have cleared cannabis. It's only a matter of time. Only a matter of time. Federal is going to back into it because they're going to have to. They're going to be watching the money, and they're going to walk. They're going to go, oh my God, I can't do this. The reclassification is definitely the over hurdle, and now it is amazing. These videos are doing exactly what they needed to do. They're bringing this community together. They're bringing so many advocates outside. They're bringing so many of us into the world to say, you know something? We're here and we're not leaving. And we're not accepting no anymore. And you're going to listen to us because we're going to put it in your face. We're going to put it on YouTube. And we're going to smoke pot every day. And we're going to talk about it. And we're going to preach about it. And we're going to tell what it does. So yes. And yeah, that's what we're here for. That's what I'm here for. We are here to make this movement take flight. And I'm so happy that you guys have chosen me. Thank you. So, to end this beautiful review, I am now sitting at a comfortable 5.5 pain-wise. I'm comfortable enough to be able to go inside. The only major pain right now is still in my feet. So I need to get them inside and get warm before I have to put them in a tub and get them from being blue like my skirt. So, but that is it for today. Thank you guys. I love you, love you, love you. Thank you for all of the support you give me every day, and everybody else that you give support to here on YouTube. We cannot thank you enough. You are, you guys are the loves of our life. Oh, thank you. I will feel better, and I will definitely see you guys tomorrow. And remember, thankful dabs in November. Always remember those things that you are thankful for, because I will forever be thankful for all of you. Bye, guys. Mad love.